set you up and put you in a certain position just because you did what was needful for you, man. What he commanded you to do in the beginning, man. You know, no matter how high or what low you are in this kingdom, ultimately we're still striving for the kingdom, man. The kingdom of heaven, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the restoration of Yasha Allah, man. All right. Where was I? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from the thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in. You see? So because the Lord was never dealing with them. But while this word is out, whoever it may resonate with, that's who it's for. You know, and you have to hold on to it wholeheartedly, man. You cannot let it go, man. Don't let it slip, because the famine of the word is coming. And every man, we're all going to be tested and tried, man. All right? Like we don't know how many people we're going to have with us in that time. Or brothers. I'm talking about the Akim. We don't know how many brothers will be with. You might be by yourself. You might be with 10 brothers. It's all going to be different for brothers, man. It's all going to be different for every brother in his own situation. Being in this truth, man. Walking in through the straight gate. All right. Says Wisdom of Solomon 1:6. For wisdom is a loving spirit, and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For Yahweh is witness of his reins, and a true beholder of his heart, and a hearer of his tongue. That's right. So the Lord knows your thoughts, man. He knows what your agenda is. You know your you know what you're trying to do, what it is that you're doing in your life, you know, or what you're trying to do with this truth, you know, are you using it to be seen of men, or are you doing it because you're actually trying to uplift Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and draw in the elect and denounce yourself as he did, you know? So he's a beholder of your tongue, you know, and a beholder of your heart, your mind, and hearer of his tongue. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things had knowledge of his voice. Therefore he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him. You know? So this word is not going to return unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai void. Alright? Real quick, I got Hebrews 10:23. It says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. And the word, you go into that word wavering, means to doubt. Without doubting, all right, without having a doubtful mind, because it says, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith," and the faith is what? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's our faith in His words, man. He says that His knowledge, wisdom, His ways is to bring one salvation. Hey, we're gonna hold on to this word, man. We're gonna hold on to those names. We're gonna hold on to the Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, Lashon Kadash. You know, we're gonna do exactly what is commanded of us to do to the best of our ability, man. Why? Because this is the profession of our faith, man, and it has great benefits and an ultimate reward at the end of it all, man. It says, "Let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works." Salaki, you know, what is a part of the good works is listening, man, having an attentive ear, an attentive mind, being obedient, being subject one to another, man. You know. That's that on there. It says, I finished that Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1. Going back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of His salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. Why? Because they saw that he was just speaking nothing but gibberish. He didn't know what he was talking about. They just thought it was entertainment, you know, not realizing that we as men are as angels, man, and we have a message to deliver. to distribute unto the people, into the public, to the heathens, to the Edomites. No matter who you are, we have a message to deliver. I'm telling you that destruction is coming to America. The Third World War is coming, man. Everything that you were brought to raise up to learn about the end of the world is coming, man. And the world, that word, the end of the world is the end of an age. All right, it's going to be the end of the so-called white man's rulership here in the earth, man. Because he's nothing but done poisoned the waters, the atmosphere. He's given us the food of GMOs. All right, you Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you're the true people of the Most High who suffer persecution or been oppressed through slavery, murdered, lynched. And that the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming back to rectify that, man. All right, to deliver you from the hands of your enemies, man. All right. But it says like this again in Wisdom of Solomon 5:4. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Right, just like they did John the Baptist, man. The voice that was crying without in the wilderness. They counted his life to be bad, of nothing but madness. Not realizing that he was a prophet, man. That was Elijah in the reincarnation. If you can receive it, but even today, the scriptures prove it. When Yahweh Shai revealed that, man. All right, which John the Baptist was Elijah in the reincarnation, man. All right, I'm go ahead and bring that out just to verify it. This is Matthew 17:10. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elias must first come? And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias, which Elias is Elijah, is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. You see? So they despise the mouths and the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua via prophets, man. You know? So it's going to be to their destruction. All right? The famine of the word is coming, brothers. All right? You got to hold on to what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has given you. The measure of your faith, man. Ultimately, have faith and hold those names, because in order to receive salvation, you got to call on those names, man. Yahweh Shai, the Father and the Son's name, man. All right? Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 36, verse 16. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words. That's right, man. They did that of old, and they're doing it now here into 2018, man. All right? The true prophets, the true men of the Lord. Not you individuals that go to school to try to be a pastor or a preacher, you know, whatever denomination you're in. All these churches out here are corrupt, man. All right? So it says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy. You see? So there ain't going to be no remedy for you individuals that reject the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. His law, statutes, commandments. All right? There ain't going to be no remedy. All right? You're going to have to swallow that pill down, man. You're going to have to know a death by pain, man. All right? That's what's coming to America, man. America has a horrific future ahead of itself, man. All right? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. There's not that this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Right, because the times of America is up, man. The glory days of America ended back in the 60s and the 70s, man. All you see now is a morally decline here in America, man. A moral decline here in America. You're seeing more and more homosexuality, transgenderism with our kids in the schools. There's more poison being given to unto the inhabitants of the earth. Chemicals are defiling the land. Blood is defiling the land. All right. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Right. So simultaneously it's happening right now. All right. But the famine of the word is coming where you ain't gonna be able to find it, man. You people out here. All right. We're gonna be where the Lord, where the Spirit takes us, man. You know, you might be in the wilderness somewhere, like John the Baptist, man, pushing the word, you know, to those that the Lord brings your way. I don't know. I can't really say how it's gonna be. All I know is that we're not gonna be out here anymore. All right. 2nd Esdras 7:45. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that had gotten the victory. You see? So it's coming to pass, man. All right, you're either down with it or you're not, man. It's like Joshua said, you know. Joshua asked him, man, presented them an ultimatum, saying, you know, still you want to serve the gods across the river, or you want to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And he said himself that I'd rather, for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord, man, which is Yahweh Yahweh Shai. All right. Continue to read Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 5. How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints? You see. So because they think that we don't have the truth, man. They think that we don't have the truth. All right. I think it's in Ecclesiastes. Salakia. Or 2nd Esdras, Salakia. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 2 and 24. Abide still, O my people, and take thy rest, for thy quietness shall come. Nor is thy children, O thy good nurse, establish their feet. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. You see? So we're going to be required from among that number, which is their number, which is going to be them to be destroyed. See? But over here, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, it says that, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints, you know? Because they thought they were as one of them, as themselves, man. Oh, he's just he's just a lunatic. He has a demon on. He ain't no different. He's just like us. He's gonna die just the same way as us. You know, I know someone that tells me that, has told me that. You're gonna die just like me. You're gonna be in a concentration camp just like me. You're gonna die. The Lord ain't gonna save you, just like He ain't gonna save me. You know, they actually think stuff like that, man. You know, because they're faithless individuals. They have no faith. You know. So going back to real quick, we finish that off. 2nd Esdras chapter 2, verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, the servants talking about the prophets that are out here, man. There shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Why? Because we've confessed a godly profession, all right, and was manifest before many, all right. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do anything against thee, saith the Lord. See, because then Wisdom of Solomon 5 is the same thing. They're envying us. They're envy that we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We're going to be delivered. You know, it says, "My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell." See, so that's what we're looking forward to, man. All right. So going back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth. See? Therefore have we erred away from the way of truth. Meaning they stopped their ears from the truth, man. They didn't want to hear it no more. They rejected and despised the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. This is Hebrews 10 and Hebrews 10 and 28. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. How much more sore punishment suppose ye that he be brought, that shall he be thought worthy, who had trodden under the foot of the Son of God, and had counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and had done despite unto the Spirit of grace. See, so you're gonna be trampled underfoot, man. You're gonna be destroyed because of your wickedness, man. Because of you being rebellious and having your rebellious mindset, man. Living off the flesh, contrary to the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, you wanted to remain defiled, unclean. You know. So it says, Wisdom of Solomon 5:6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness had not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. That's right, man. It's up to the Lord if He's going to allow you, the Spirit, to activate you and receive His word, man. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 4:1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High. That's right. That's why we come out to the highways and the byways, because we are a sign and a witness unto the world, man, that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is coming back, and they need to hearken and take heed to the words, man, to the prophecies. Right? And because the famine of the word is coming, man, you ain't going to be able to find the brothers out here no more. You ain't going to find me out here one day. You know? But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, Yahushai, HaMashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. You see? So He has to shine unto you, man, to activate your mind to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. For we preach not ourselves, but Yahushua HaMashiach the Lord, and ourselves your servants, for Yahushua's sake. For Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts, to give the light of knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach. But we have this treasure in earthly vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh, and not of ourselves, or not of us. You see? So this word is as the light that should be shine unto you, which is Yahushua. All right? Because He says He is the light, the truth, the way, the truth, and the life. He also says He is the light, man. I forget what scripture that one is, but somewhere in the book of John, He says that He is the light. All right? Let's see. See if I can find it. Just bear with me, brothers. John, there's one right here, John 5:9-5. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. You see, so Yahushua is that light, man. All right, so He has to shine upon you to activate you, to be able to get you to actually retain His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right. See, there's some more. This is John 12:36. While you have light, believe in the light, that you may be the children of light. You see, so while the light is there, you need to gravitate to it and receive it, man, and hold on to it, man. You know, you got to keep it with you, keep it close to you, So John 12:36, while you have light, believe in the light, that you may be the children of light. Children of who? The children of Yahweh Shai. Joint heirs unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. These things spake Yahweh Shai and departed and did hide himself from them. You see, so the Lord is gonna hide himself from you, man. From a lot of you people, he's hid. He ain't dealing with a lot of you people, man. And it comes soon. You ain't gonna find us on the internet no more. You ain't gonna find us on the highways and the byways no more. All right, because the elect have been sealed up. That's who we're waiting for, man. That's who we're concerned for. We're concerned about, man. All right. This is Zephaniah chapter 1. Start at verse 12. And it shall come to pass that at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles, and will punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. You see? So the Lord's going to search Jerusalem with candles, man, which is us. All right? Yahweh Shai is the ultimate light. But we're all little beacons of light here in America, man. Each brother that's stationed out here, man. All right? So it's going to prosper to where it needs to go, man. All right? The elect are going to be sealed, according to Revelation chapter 7, right? All right? Revelation 7 and 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. You see? So that's plain as day, man. All right? But instead, these people love darkness, man. You know? They like still having that crust around their eyes, looking all dirty and nasty. Can't really see clearly. You know? They don't mind that, man. This is Sirach 24 and verse 32. I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and I will send forth her light afar off. You see? So this word is as light, man. You know? And I will pour out doctrine as prophecy and leave it to all ages forever. You know, it's plain, man. You know? This is Psalms 119 and 105. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. See? All right? Which is, it's self-explanatory by now to the listener. You should know what it's conveying already, what I'm trying to prove, you know? Just through manifold of scriptures, you know, that these individuals are despising the light, man. You know? I'm going to read Zephaniah 1 and 12 one more time. It shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, man. You know, settled on your bullshit games, man. Your lies, you know, with your artificial comfort here in America, man. You know, your complacent state of mind. You know, it says that say in their heart, their mind, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. You know. Now realizing that they're basically marked for death. This is Psalms 119 and 130. It says, the entrance of thy words giveth light, it giveth understanding unto the simple. You see? So as soon as you get into this word, it's already light, man. Light's being revealed and shown unto you. You know? So going back to Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 6. Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. You see? You've gone through desert where there lay no way, man. It's like the foxes, what I read in Ezekiel 13. We're talking about the foxes destroy the desert, or basically, you know, get it again. That, oh Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. You know, so you went into a place there's no way, man. You know, you're wandering out there, not realizing that you're about to die. You're dehydrated. You're starving to death. You're looking real skinny. You know, but because that delusion is upon you, you think waxed fat, man. Grown thick. Let me go ahead and bring that out. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32:15. But just run, Yashawan, which means upright. But just run, wax fat, and kicked. Thou art waxen fat, thou art grown thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the Most High, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods. With abominations provoked they him to anger. And that's what y'all be doing in the side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua here in the land of Babylon, aka America, man. Also known as spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, Sodom and Egypt, Salaki. All right. So you provoke him to anger. Why? Because of your actions, man. The things that you do, your pride, your arrogancy, your pomp. Okay. Your vain traditions, your customs that you be observing here in the land of America, man. It's like y'all are getting ready to observe Easter, all right? Y'all, a lot of you people that are into Catholicism are getting, if not already, Lent, man. You know, bowing down to angels and worshiping Santa Maria, you know, Santa Guadalupe. That's all abominations, man. You're worshiping other idols, man, false gods. But it says you provoked them to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to the Most High, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers fear not. You know, that's what y'all people be doing, man, out here in the streets of America. You know, y'all be hating on each other. You know, y'all be committing adultery, stealing from one another. All right, killing, lying to one another, man, bearing false witness. You know, justifying wickedness. You know. Y'all be doing all forms of wickedness, man. And there's a price to pay for that. But they sacrifice unto devils and not to the Most High. It's because they love darkness, man. They love evil. They cleave to evil, man. All right. Deuteronomy 32:18. Of the rock that beget thee, thou art unmindful. See, you're unmindful, man. Meaning that your mind ain't right, man. You're not using your mind properly. You're unmindful. Your brain is not there, man. The seven faculties that the Most High imparted unto the elect, pursuant to Sirach chapter 17, you don't have that, man. You don't have the spirit of understanding, nor did you seek it out, man. Wisdom. Nor did you first. You had to ask for it with a sincere and contrite spirit, man. In the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Of the rock, who's the rock, man? Yahweh Shai. You know, although he said that he's building the church upon Peter, right, which means rock. But ultimately it's Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai, he's the chief cornerstone, man. You know, he's the chief cornerstone. Then everybody else is built upon that, man. It says, they sacrifice unto devils, or Salakia, verse 18, of the rock that beget thee, thou art unmindful. So you're unmindful of that light, man. You despise the light. Alright? It says, and has forgotten Yahweh that formed thee through his son Yahweh Shai. You know? It says, and when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. See, so he despised you, man. It repented of himself that why did he even create you, man? You know, because of all the wickedness and the abomination, the rebelliousness that you were capable of doing, man. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. You see? So he's like, all right, man, you want to do your own thing. You want to fuck around and do do stupid shit. Then I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to leave you to yourself. I'm going to hide my face from you, because his face represents that wisdom. It's representing that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. That light. Right? Because the scriptures say that in, I believe, what is it, Ecclesiastes? That wisdom maketh the man's face to shine. You know? This is Ecclesiastes 8:1. Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. You see? So it's talking about the Lord's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know? Dealing with you. He says, I will hide my face from them. That's why it said back in Wisdom of Solomon 5:7, that they have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness had not shined unto us. And the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. See? They have not known it, man. So going back to Deuteronomy 32:20, and he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are all very froward generation, children in whom is no faith. That's right, man. A bunch of atheists and Gnostics and Satanists and narcissistic people, man. You know? That's all be dwelling out here. Bunch of lobsters and shrimps and crabs, man. Bunch of abominable foods, man. Alright, bunch of abominations, man, out here, man. Verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not of the Most High. See? Because you sought out the things that were not profitable, man, that were not expedient. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those that are not a people. Talking about the Israelite foreigners, man. All right? Where they're going to come back to their true nationality, confessing the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Amongst the heathen and the people, man. All right? It says, I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and I shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her cart increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. All right, but that's it on that. So going back over here to 2nd Esdras, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the days will come that they which dwell on the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, and that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root shall thou see wasted suddenly. That's right, man. So we're going to see this be wasted away, man. This kingdom. And wickedness is going to be blotted out once and for all, man. You know? And that's where I was reading that truth is going to thrive, man, once again. All right? It says, I'm going to jump down. 2nd Esdras 5 and 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. See? And shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth. That's right. That's what's coming, man.